right, collectors, today on the channel, we're going to take a look at the Halo jumper. Man, just like me, I was a high-speed ranger, fully tabbed out, Halo jumper, paratrooper, assault school seer ranger. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't anything near this. Yeah, these are Halo jumper guys, and I tell you what. Anyways, we'll get into that in a minute, but I think this is the premium. This is like the $35 version of this figure. So on the side, here's what you got. I guess a QR code to go look up his stats on the back. Some nice artwork there. Of course, he doesn't jump out of planes. Well, actually he does. He might jump out of a C-130, or he might jump out of like a helicopter. I don't know. Depends on, it had to be a jet because helicopters don't get high enough. That'd be what is that? That's this air assault school. And these guys jump from a much higher altitude than a helicopter can get. That's why they need the gas or the air mask they got. But they are near airports and airplanes, so okay, this makes sense. That's fine. So, anyways, action pilot. Wait, pilot? What? What? Is he a Halo jumper or is he a pilot? Those are two different things, Hasbro. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So there we go. Here's the side view there. Yeah, I don't think he's numbered. He doesn't have a number. So there's no number to him. He's just kind of like the 60th anniversary, 1984 to 2024. Still great looking figure. So here's the box. Nothing special about it. I'll chunk it later. Now, let's take a look at this figure, y'all. There are so many things to this is one of the first times that I truly do not feel ripped off by these deluxe G.I. Joe figures. I really dig this figure, man. I gotta tell you, I like it. Looks the camo patterns here, the vest, the air mask here. We'll get into the weapons too in a minute. There's good and bad, but mostly, well, you see, they're learning. But I like it. It's got some texture here to the pants, texture here. I mean, again, here's my scores here. And for articulation, not articulation, but to the look of this figure, it's got a little, I think that's an altitude. I mean, it serves a couple of purposes, but I believe that's an altitude, so he knows when to pull the cord and save his life. I mean, he looks fantastic. Camo, black, green, olive drab. Yeah, this is exactly what you'd expect to see. And this is not Tiger Force or Mad Marauders. This is some stuff you'd expect to see on the battleground, right? He's not highlighted in orange and neon pinks and stuff. Not that there's, anything wrong with the toy line doing that, but every now and then I really dig that they're doing something like this. Here's his shoes down here at the bottom. Just looking fantastic. He looks great. And we'll get into why this backpack is so gigantic in a little bit, but looking great. All right, well, let's get into this figure. Let's just start out with all the accessories. Number one, I'm going to start taking them off, but he has this weapon here. It's not anything special. It's his sidearm. Very nice. And he also has this weapon here. I'm not sure what it is. Here's the interesting part about some of these weapons that I'm seeing now. The durometer on these weapons, on these particular ones on him, is a much different durometer. These are a lot harder. And what else? This was actually pretty warped, but I managed to set it straight pretty easily. I don't know if it's going to go back at some point. Still having a little bit of problems with keeping the weapon straight, but not as bad. Not as bad at all. So that came out pretty good. I think they're learning. Yes, the magazine does come out. See, there you go. But I think Hasbro's learning that, again, a lot of us collectors are the larger demographic now, larger than most kids now. So who are they selling these physical products to? The kids are running over to the virtual stuff and the games and the online stuff. It's most of us old cruddy crows. What is it? Crusty crows over here. doing some of this stuff still because we remember it from our childhood. So yeah, it looks a great looking weapon. No dry brushing whatsoever, but I do like that they're learning. The durometer has to be stronger on this plastic in order for it to hold and not get all bent up and out of shape in the packaging. So I love this. That's one, and there is a silencer that's on it, and the silencer has to fit in just right or else it looks wonky. So I have to sometimes, move it. Look at that. That's not good. So sometimes I had to play with it a little bit for it to fit just right. And it fits right there. I don't know if it was keyed in like that or what, but anyways, it fits right there. So I'm not too bent out of shape about that. So that's 2 pieces of gear. Another piece of gear. You've got this little thing here. Number 1, rated in as far as looks. To me, this is a great looking figure. Exactly what I expect. And because it is exactly what I'd expect to see on a battleground, I rate it as a 5.0, really high. And I don't feel ripped off by this. It looks great. All right, let's start taking off some of his equipment here. He's got his face mask on here, and it pins in. He's got 2 pins on here. Take it off. This side was easier to pop off. So, he's got a little flag there too, which is nice. So you can just pop this off really easily, and it comes off just like that. And it tags into the back of the backpack there. And so you've got this cool little pilot's helmet or halo jumper helmet, which is very nice, very nicely detailed. I really, it's awesome. And the visor goes up and down too. So you've got that. Nice work, Hasbro. I mean, again, I'm telling you, when you do great work, and this is so far is amazing. You've got a knife here as well. Boom, there it is right there. Nothing to write, home about. It's just a knife and it fits right in there. We already talked about that one. We already talked about the altimeter. I don't like these little clasps on his backpack, but anyways, you pull this off, take this off, it comes right off. It's pretty simple to take it off. I'm going to show y'all something. It's really big. Why do you think it's really big in there? And why do you think that tab's there? Although I do see some wear already happening right here. Look at that. Do you see that? That's not good. Do you see some of that wear happening right here? I don't know how much longer I got with that. That would suck. Anyways, there's that. Very cool. And now let's go over articulation since we've got them out at this point. Number 1, let's take a look at his head as we always do. You can go that far back, that far forward, and he does have a post in there, a ball post for a head. So you can move around this way. Sorry about that way. He's got quite a bit of movement there. Up, down. I actually like the other articulated neck. I don't like the ball post. I like the joint better. But I mean, it gets the job done. It's fine. T-pose. This hand is rather hard, but this one's pretty easy. So he does make easy T-pose there. Cut at the bicep. Double jointed pinless elbows. And what is this? It's an in and out or an up and dice roll there. I don't know what that is. It's a dice roll. It's a dice roll hand. So dice roll on both sides, I believe. No, this one's an in and out. So there you go on that one. What else? What else do we have? Well, he's got the Joe articulation in here, but because he's all locked up with this vest, it's going to be hard to show you that, right? He does, and again, he does turn, but again, he's locked up with these stirrups he's got going on there. So that's holding it, but he turns enough. That's fine for me. It's fine. So let's see how much he can go back that far. So he's really hampered by this. So, I mean, but I hate to take off points for that articulation because that's part of the getup, that's part of the, I mean, sometimes I'll take stuff off for costumes like that when they're traffic cone, and this one's a little traffic cone in there like that. But I mean, that's, even when you're wearing these in real life, it's crazy to be able to articulate that way. You can't, because these things really lock you up. All right, drop down hips right there, cut at the, he's got articulation here, but we're not going to get to it. He's got to cut at the ball joint there at the waist, drop down hips, cut, thigh cut, there, double jointed, very hard to move, double jointed knees. Now he does not have a boot cut up here, but he has one like really, really low where he blouses. Ooh, that does not feel right. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on. Yeah, this move's nice. This is gonna break on me. I can already feel it. That's not good. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It was just stuck there for a minute. So, like you see, he does have articulation at the boot there, but oh man, that really got stuck there for me for a minute. I'm gonna move it around for a minute. Well, that was frustrating for a little while. I'm glad it gave. All right, so you've got a boot articulation down here at the very, very bottom. Lots of movement there at the bottom. Way articulated to the top, and he does have ankle pivot there. So that's nice. Whew, that's so scary. I didn't think it was gonna give. All right. So there's that. I think he's 35 bucks. Like I said, I do not feel cheated whatsoever with this. So I'm really digging this one. But there's more. So what else did we get? All right, let's check this out. We also got in the package another weapon. Yes, the magazine comes out. I believe it might even be interchangeable with that other one. And see, they've still got a ways to go with this packaging. But the durometer on these weapons, the good thing is I'm thinking if I heat this up once, that's all it'll need. It'll stay because the durometer is so strong. Oh, but yep. So nice looking weapon. We've seen it before a few times, but this time in olive drab. There you go. And yet another weapon. Also very nice. I dig it. I really dig all these weapon choices that they put in there. You can always use more weapons. This one is not bent at all. This one looks great. So we still had some bending, but not too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. So yes, the magazine pops out of this one too. There. So there we go. Very nice. Very nice. What else did we get? Well, we got a set of googles. You got one that he can put right around his face, which is this one. Just like that. Right around. Look at that. This guy looks cool, man. There he goes. He can wear it like that. And he also has one he can put around or on the top. See, it's covered there. But it goes on top of, more than likely, this guy here. But I don't have that on there. So this is the pair of goggles that you set on top of here. Like that. But I'm not going to put it on there. That's not. I'm just not going to use it for that. But these are his NVGs that he can wear too. So he's got another helmet he has with a set of NVGs. Now the NVGs can be flipped up like that or pop off and boom, he can be wearing them. It's nighttime. He's got to go get that crazy Stinger vehicle guy, drop behind enemy lines. There he goes. She's after him. Wait, hold on. He's not lined up fully there. There we go. So it's a little bit crooked. The NVGs are drunk. Anyways, there you go. He's still not right. Anyways, close enough. You know, you get the picture, but there you go. So he's got that. And then I also dig that they started to give us these. I like these little stands that they're giving us with it. Thank you. This is actually a pretty nice add-on for it. And finally, for the Coupe de Gracie, you get literally, like old school, an actual parachute. Now, does it work? I think it does work. Does it come down hard? I think it does come down hard. And I might go and test it out later today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll put it in the video if I do. I'm hoping it does work. Some people have said that there's another parachute that you could use with it that might work a little better. But they give you such a big parachute, such a big backpack, so you can stuff it in there. And I believe this one gets attached here. Or it could go on this one too. I mean, either one, but I believe that this goes attached to here and you stick it in there. But let's see if I can stuff it in there. Let's see. I might fast forward on. Oh, you know what? Before we get going, I gave it a 5.0 on looks, which is extremely good. It's a great figure. On articulation, I got to take some points off. I'm going to take a few points off. I don't like that he's got the twist down here, and I didn't like that I had to fuss with it down here. It worked out all right, but anyways, I don't like this ball joint. I'm going to take some points off for that. I don't think that this is done super great, but that's okay. You know what? Ultimately, it's just ticky-tacky type stuff, and I'm just going to give it on articulation because really I can't take off any points because this is part of his outfit, and in real life, this does hinder you. So for me, articulation is as good as it can be, although I'd like some things to be a little better. But I'm going to give it a 4.7 on articulation, which is still a great figure. And altogether, I mean, it takes it, we're going to sit on my made up score of 4.8 overall figure. It's a great figure. It's a great figure for the value that you're getting here. Just fantastic. Now let me see if I can fast forward through this. Let's see. I'm going to just see. And go. I don't think I had to fast forward through that. There you go. You'll just have to listen to some tunes. So there you go. The backpack or the parachute fits nicely right in there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a really fun review. I knew it when I saw it. I was going to need another one. I'm probably going to buy every single one of these that I see out in the open. I really like this figure more so than even Airborne. All the way, Airborne, all the way. 82nd. So anyways, I dig it. I really like this figure. I think it's a great value for all the stuff that you're getting here. The figure itself looks fantastic. Like I said, 4.8, fantastic. Great work, Hasbro. Knocked it out of the ballpark with this one. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the channel, if you're enjoying the content. I try to mix all kinds of stuff into it, not just G.I. Joes, but also some Marvel Legends and some independents with it too. So a little bit of housekeeping. The September 28th giveaway. Still got some time to enter. Link in the description. And yeah. Again, why did we form this channel? I'm always going to let y'all know. I'm still working on the membership stuff. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best value for you guys. I don't just want to put that out there without having some thought put into it, you know? Because number one, we didn't start. The 3 reasons why we started it. Number 1, we started it to enjoy the hobby. Number 2, we started it to engage with the community and spread the love for this hobby. And number 3, maybe one day we'll have enough influence to let the manufacturers know, to influence the manufacturers to do what we want. And both get a fair win out of this. They get a profit, we get cool stuff. So guys, again, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you like the content, and I appreciate every single one of you. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling out. So I just had to film this last part. I thought to myself, do I film this last part or not? But I do have to tell you guys this. He does parachute, and whether this was intentional or not, yes, he comes down pretty quickly. But the thing is, and you airborne troops, not no dirty, nasty legs, you airborne troops back me up here. The parachutes on a military airborne unit, do they bring you down all softly and quietly like a little beautiful feathery landing? Or do they drop you like a solid rock piece of meat? How many broken legs? How many torn up backs? How many, if you don't, what is it? PLF? What isn't that, I can't remember that acronym. Roll? Tuck and roll or whatever. Anyways, the way he came down, as fast as he came down, whether intentional or not, that's pretty accurate. Anyways, oh, I forgot. I can't get that one guy in the comments mad if I laugh. Like, I gotta be super serious about the dollies. I mean, the action figures. Come on, man. Anyways, that's enough of that. Guys, thanks for watching. That was fun. I really enjoyed this figure. Go have some fun. Get this thing, man.